So cluster groups. Every month you want to meet in your PSA meeting with Lieutenant Dignan and look at where's the crime happening, what kind of crime are we having, is it preventable or not preventable. Now there's certain crimes that are not preventable. Okay? Store thefts. You know, you have security guards, you have cameras, everything. Every once in a while you get kids with either big jackets or large sleeves or whatever, shoplifting, okay? You can try as hard as you can try, but you're still going to have shoplifting. You can try to prevent it. Stores are trying to do everything they can. It's one of those crimes that's going to happen. Leaving your laptop in the car, that's a preventable crime, okay? So we want to do everything we can to eliminate all of those preventable crimes. Then we're left with just what the police need to deal with. They can't be everywhere, but we can be. And we can watch out, we can educate our neighbors, we can decrease crime through education. So, what we're hoping you'll do is join the MPD listserv. And every morning you'll get what I get, which is a list of the crimes of the day. And it has it by PSA, starting with 201 down to 208. And it has crimes like this. Theft occurred on the 4000 block of Brandywine Street on this date at this time. The citizen reports that suspect unknown stole property from a gym locker that was left unsecured. Okay? Preventable crime. Unknown suspect, this is theft from auto, entered a vehicle smashing the rear car window. It took briefcase, checkbook, and personal papers. Okay? You leave your briefcase, you leave your purse, you leave your laptop, you leave your GPS every single day. 2nd District has a GPS taken. Every day. iPods. If you leave them visible in the car, they're going to be taken. Okay? Let's educate our neighbors to keep that out. Did you have a question? Oh, okay. So on this report, there are acronyms. And I've given you a list of acronyms. There's certain things that you may not know, like a crisscross. Anybody know what a crisscross is? Okay? You punch me, I punch you back, that's a crisscross. Both of us will be arrested. Okay? That's a double assault. It's usually you'll see it as a crisscross. Okay? PBS is pocketbook snatching, or do they have? Is there another one? Yeah, PBS. You're going to get ADW, is it assault with a dangerous weapon. And sometimes it can be a cowboy boot with a steel toe on it. It can be a cane. It can be a cue stick at a pool hole. You never know what the dangerous weapon is going to be, but it's dangerous. TFA is theft from auto. So you have your list, and if you read a crime report, you don't know what it is, grab your list and you can figure it out. Okay, so what are we going to do to help our neighbors? Well, you have a list of what your jobs are, and I'm going to show you some ways of dealing with that. I've given you this sheet, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to take simple crime-fighting tips. You're going to get a copy for everybody on your block, or in your apartment building, or your condo, or if you're a shop owner, for the shops along the area where you work. Yeah?
Web address for the tip list?
Excuse me?
Web address for the
I have it. I can send it. I'll send it around.
Yeah. Saul has copies of everything. He can email them too. Okay? Sorry. Good question. So you're going to hand this simple crime-fighting tips to your neighbors, and you're going to introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Samantha Nolan. I'm your block captain for Neighborhood Network 208. And our goal is to reduce crime in this neighborhood. And my job is to help our neighbors to become more informed about some of the crimes that we're having and how to prevent them. Okay? I'm putting together a block list so that our neighbors will know each other, because if we know each other, we know who belongs in the block, and we'll know when somebody doesn't belong. Because if we don't know each other, anybody going into your house is fine. If I know who you are and somebody I don't know is going into your house, that person is going to stand out a little bit more to me. So what I'm doing is I'm putting together a block list. And you have your little clipboard. And you say, would you mind filling in your information? And then I'm going to put together a block list and I will give it to everybody so that if you see something in my yard, you can call me. And if I see something in your yard, you can call me. Yeah.
Are we going to get some sort of identification so that people just don't know we're trying to fish for information from them?
Well, that's why you've got your simple crime fighting tips.
Oh, okay. I just,
That's
knocking
your
on people's
entry.
door and saying,
It's, we have no ID as block captains.
oh, okay.
But hopefully, people on your block are going to know you. When you put a block list together, because of the Privacy Act, you can no longer put a block list together unless you've asked each individual on the block if it's okay to include them in the list and to provide it to the neighbors. So when you say, is it okay, I'm asking you for the information, I'm going to put it all together, I'll come back and let you check to make sure I have everything correct. And is it okay to share it with the people on the block so that we can get to know each other? That's all you need is a verbal. If they say okay, right next to their name, you write okay. Okay? If they say, I don't know you, I don't want to know the people on my block, they can keep their nose out of my business, and if you see something, you just keep it to yourself. Okay? We have, in my 240 blocks, we've had about one person on every block that comes back with, I don't want any part of this, get out of my face and go away. So I'm just warning you, don't be turned off by that person. And if it's the first person you come to, I'm sorry, go to the next house. It's going to happen. You're going to find somebody who's going to say that to you. It's okay. They don't have to belong. But I'll guarantee you, if there's a crime that's going to happen, it's going to happen to their house.
And they'll let you know.
And they will join in very shortly afterwards. I will show you my block list. The one house that didn't join was the one that had the burglar. Because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Okay, they left the flyers on the door, they left the newspapers in front of the house.